Kahleni, Nda, Molweni. I'm Dumsani Prince, Maskuni AMAGUGU. Today's message is make room for growth. What a grown man sees while sitting down, the child cannot see even standing up. Simply meaning that with the experience of being a grown-up man, you can understand things that the young cannot see even while standing. When we were young, we've been taught to go to church, being dragged to school, being told how to dress up. But now as grown-ups, we start to question things. We make our own choices, our own decisions. We teach ourselves from the past mistakes. I pity a man who doesn't question things, a foolish man who don't have a room for growing up. Small beautiful elephant. For the love of this elephant, he decided to keep it in the house. But the elephant continued growing up. And as it grows, the house becomes smaller or start being small for the elephant. The door was even smaller. Lastly, the house itself was destroyed by the elephant. Now let us wise up, have a room for growth. As an elephant, we've been locked inside the walls of churches, walls of false teachings, walls of screwed up history. But now we are growing up. We need to make room for growth. Our oppressors will never make room for a black man to grow up. Very soon, we will have to destroy these walls. Very soon, we will have to fight for our freedom. We can't be asking our oppressors for freedom. We will have to force out or both of us die. Here, let I try to speak plainly. We didn't ask our mothers to go out of the womb. But when the womb gets smaller, the baby turns. Where the foot were, the head will be. And we push the world to gain our own freedom. It's either she gives us freedom or we both die. We did push to let Mama know, Mama, it's time. I know a black man don't like fighting. We are a very peaceful nation, real people. We even welcomed strange men into our land. We freely give him the freedom. Yet I'm saying that now it's time for growth. We need to grow economically. We need to grow spiritually. We need to grow mentally. We need to grow politically. Oh, we need to grow. We need a room for growth. You know what the devils did to us Africans? They said, take the politics out, or take God out of politics. Do not speak God in politics. Yet the same God in the Bible said, I'm the God who removes the kings, the God who places the kings. If in our own national anthem, it says, Morena, Boluka Sichaba, Sa Africa. And when I take God out, Wasala Ibo Satan Mole, a parliament. They said, take God out from school. Then the devils will have a playground at the schools. The devils are teaching our children how to twerk. The devils are teaching our children how the European history. But when it comes to African history, don't. The devils creep into political parliaments. The devils teaching our kids at school. What future do you think we will have, Africa? How do we grow as Africans? If our churches are being controlled by the devils, the wolves teaching our African churches or teaching in our African churches, our children are having the devils as the headmasters. How can we be economically free? How will we be mentally free? If our churches are being controlled by these devils, our government is still asleep, our spiritual teachers are still asleep, whilst the wolves are outside there killing the sheep. For us to grow as the continent, we need to grow as a country. To grow as a country, we need to grow as a town or city. To grow as a town, we need to grow as a community. To grow as a community, we need to grow as a family. For my family to grow, I need to grow as a person. It all comes back to me. It all comes back to you. Without me, without you, there's no business. There is no government. There is no shop. No oppressor. No oppressed. No slave master. No slave. It can all end by me and you. We are saying that blacks are poor. But tell me if you know, how many millions of rand did we use for foreign Christmas holidays? How many millions of rands did we use as blacks on pagan Easter holidays? And we claim we don't have money. Really? How about we refuse to waste our monies on these nonsensical teachings and things? We can keep our monies and start to buy from Africans only. Buy clothing from Africa. Clothing that are manufactured in Africa and owned by Africans. That hires Africans only. Then other businesses will shine for. I'm telling you now, they will have to go with their goods out of Africa. Can we grow as farmers? Can we grow as manufacturers? Can we grow to learn our history, to own our education system? How can they enslave us if we know ourselves? We know our own mind, our own history. We are the people chosen by God, taken to slavery. Now is time when God has come to free us. When we talk of salvation, we speak of freedom. We speak of economic freedom, spiritual freedom, cultural freedom. We are the stewards of the coming kingdom. The Bible in the book of Luke 4 verse 18, Yeshua said, Yahweh's Spirit is upon me because he appointed me to declare good news to the poor. He sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives, to recover the sight of the blind, to send the crushed ones away freely. There is a God who wants us who wants to see us free. And the God of the slave master cannot want to see us free. Never. One day we will talk about God of the Bible versus the God of the slave master. The thing I'm worried about now is, are we ready to learn the truth? Are we ready to change our mindset if the truth requires it? Are we ready to take this nonsense of white Jesus out of our mind and receive the real Yeshua who preaches freedom to the poor? Are we ready to stop breastfeeding from rotten milk that we get from churches and start eating hard food of knowledge? Are we ready to decolonize the Bible when we read it? Are we ready to stop this theme of fighting amongst ourselves about religion? The enemy has whispered to that one to tell him, hey, we are true Christians, others are not. In my understanding, when I read my Bible, I get that Abraham is the father of Ishmael. Ishmael, the father of Islam. The very same Abraham is the father of Jacob. Jacob was the father of Christianity. U-Islam yena uthi yimi umzukulu ka-Abrahama, hayi lo mKristu. UmKristu uthi yimi umzukulu ka-Abraham, hayi lo Muslim. Ningabazukulu ke noyi-two. And both you are colonized. Instead of fighting, let's work together to build the better lives of Africans. The God you call Allah, I call him Yahweh, is the same God. God of humanity. He's still our God, the Lord of heavens. Let us work together to liberate Africa and give our children a better tomorrow. All around the globe now, Africans are starting to wake up. It's time to destroy the walls in our minds that are clouding us. We are growing up. We need space. Make space for growth. Or else you will die of constipation. Prince. Thank you.